Crabman from Crabman Gaming, and today I'm playing WWE 2K14, the 30 Years of WrestleMania
It all began
mode.
on March 31st, 1985. One man had a vision. It began here.
Welcome to the greatest sports entertainment spectacular of all time.
And it would change our world.
Welcome to WrestleMania.
As the vision grew, we cheered it on.
This place has gone crazy.
History has been made.
Stood in awe.
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Held onto our seats.
The eyes of the world are on this match tonight. This truly is a dream match.
And gave up our hearts.
The boyhood dream has come true.
We watched with utter disbelief.
What did we just see? What did we just see?
Stunned silence. And sheer amazement.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! The Austin era has begun! The immortal Undertaker's streak continues!
But above all, we have been inspired and enriched by the vision.
The emotion, the pageantry, the history, the greatest entertainment extravaganza of all time!
The world has witnessed the greatest moments in entertainment history.
The lights are on bright! Careers are going to be made! Legends are going to be created!
Center stage at WrestleMania.
Welcome! 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 Welcome to WrestleMania!
The first match in Hulkamania Runs Wild is Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd from WrestleMania 1. If Andre slams John Studd, he gets $15,000. If John Studd slams Andre, Andre has to retire.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the $15,000 Body Slam Challenge. Now, if Big John Studd is body slammed, he will lose $15,000. However, if Andre the Giant is body slammed, he must retire. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 367 pounds, Big John Studd.
Big John Studd putting up $15,000 of his own money to prove a point, to send a clear message that there's only room for one giant in WWE, and that's Big John Studd.
Bobby Heenan would love to go down in history as the manager of the man who retired Andre the Giant.
From Grenoble in the French Alps, weighing 476 pounds, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant looking very confident tonight.
He better be confident, JR, because if he does not slam Big John Studd, he'll be forced to retire tonight. WWE fans around the world may be getting their last look at Andre the Giant.
Seems like a lopsided bet to me, King. I mean, $15,000 against a man's career.
Well, Andre was willing to do it. He feels confident that he can slam Big John Studd.
And on this card, WrestleMania 1, I'll try and get through it quickly. Tito Santana defeated the Executioner by submission. King Kong Bundy beats Special Delivery Jones in 25 seconds. Ricky Steamboat beat Matt Bourne, who would go on to become Doink. Brutus Beefcake versus David Sammartino went to a double disqualification. The Junkyard Dog beat Greg Valentine by countout, so Greg Valentine retained the Intercontinental Championship. The Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov defeated the US Express, Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo to win the tag team titles. The match we're in now, Wendy Richter defeated Leilani Kai to win the Women's Championship, and Hulk Hogan and Mr. T beat Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper in the main event of WrestleMania 1.
WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, Andre the Giant and Big John Studd face off in this $15,000 Body Slam Challenge.
Well, the grudge between these two started when Big John Studd cut Andre's hair after getting disqualified in the match.
Well, Studd challenged Andre to this match and put $15,000 of his own money on the line that Andre cannot slam him.
Yeah, but if Andre cannot slam Studd, he has to
Hey, little
retire
Billy.
from the WWE. And I believe the Giant Studd cannot be slammed.
Well, we're going to find that out right now, King.
He was able to
picks him up like a
Lots of commentary from JR and the King. I was trying not to interrupt the early going. Hopefully you've watched my 2K13 video, which was the first time I'd played that in 8 years. I've kind of had a look through a little bit more of this playthrough because it's the 30 years of WrestleMania, one match per WrestleMania. So hopefully you've seen 2K13 or WWE 13, first playthrough in 8 years. But this is the first time I'm playing through this game in 7 years.
The raw physical power of the giant stud with the cunning intellect of Bobby the Brain Heenan, and I'm not sure any superstar can overcome them.
However, the controls are pretty similar, so I can just pick up and play, so it might give me prompts of how to play the game. It's very, very similar to 13. Despite the name changes, the first 2K game in the series, which is still going now. We didn't get 2K21, but hopefully 2K22 is a big improvement. What's Andre's signature? Look, a wonder hook. Oh, that's what he beat Hogan with for the championship. And then he gave it to Ted DiBiase. Huge elbow drop.
Usually you see two guys body slam each other all the time. But look at these two guys, JR.
The body slam's not actually that hard to do. You can actually body slam anybody as long as they post off your knee. Yeah, anyone can body slam anyone. They've just got to jump and post.
Andre is determined to put Big John Studd down, to
Big
wear
chop.
him out, to weaken him so he can finish the match.
I think it's time for a body slam.
$15,000.
And to save his career. Don't forget about
Oh,
that.
give him a DDT.
Andre wins. He gets the money.
You just have to hold down X. I did actually play this one through as a practice, but I haven't played anything else. Oh, it's DDT again. I think I just need to press it instead of holding it down.
Doesn't need the money, that's for sure. If he loses, he will be forced to retire. Well,
There we go.
25,000
Huge body slam.
He's got it.
I can't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
And it's over.
Full of money. Look at this. He's throwing the money out. Uh-oh. Bobby the Brain Heenan grabbed the bag of money. Unbelievable. More important than any amount of money, Andre the Giant does not have to retire.
And he certainly doesn't need the $15,000. Andre the Giant standing tall over Big John Studd.